You know those times when we realize there are people who are actually worse than Donald Trump? People like Stephen Miller? And while Trump's downfall is inevitable, what we often really look forward to are the downfalls of his sycophants. The one currently at the top of my list? Pam Bondi. Because she is lying and committing crimes every single fucking day. A few days ago, she ordered law enforcement and the FBI to investigate, quote, extremist groups. But of course, they're not worried about any right wing or conservative extremist groups. Despite the fact that studies, still from this year going back over a decade, show that right wing extremist violence is much more prevalent than anything on the left. In fact, since 2001, right wing extremist violence is estimated to cause 75 to 80% of domestic terrorism fatalities. The left, fewer than 5%. This is why I've had to point out several times in previous videos that right-wing conservative violence happens 10 times more than left-wing. Remember, it wasn't Democrats who stormed into a federal building, smashing windows and rubbing shit on the walls in order to kill politicians. It's not the Democrats threatening a civil war every other week. It's not the Democrats who threatened FBI agents and tried shooting up FBI offices. To say nothing of all of the recent mass shooters who have all been found to be MAGA, including the guy who shot Charlie Kirk. So as much as they want to try pretending otherwise in order to further their agenda, it just doesn't hold up to any scrutiny, especially when Pam Bondi projects her hypocrisy so blatantly, saying that these domestic terrorists use violence or the threat of violence to advance political and social agendas, including opposition to law and immigration enforcement, extreme views in favor of mass migration and open borders, adherence to radical gender ideology, anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, or anti-Christianity. The right wing considers you to have extreme views anytime you disagree with them. And anyone's personal views on the current state of the country, on how capitalism is a drain on our economy and our people, or about how Christianity is made up fucking bullshit, all of that's covered under freedom of speech, bitch. But also, this has the same continued stink of conservative Christian nationalism. So now you're a terrorist if you speak out against Christianity? You're a terrorist if you speak out against capitalist billionaires while most families can't even afford food? I especially love their use of the phrase open borders that they've been using since Obama because it scares people, when the borders have never been open. Open borders is one of the dumbest fucking phrases to come out of the conservative movement. And it's hilarious that they talk about anti-Americanism when their party is trying to overturn lawful free and fair elections and trying to storm federal buildings and kill people. Anyway, I digress because Pam Bondi sucks. We've said it before and I'll say it again. Nixon didn't go to jail, but his attorney general did. And she is one of the first people I want to see in a fucking orange jumpsuit, because she has taken a large shit on the office of the Attorney General and put a dumb red hat on it.